Yo! What's up, Fears? Audience Fears. Did you like those 3 can crushes? I thought you'd enjoy that. What's up? It's Fears. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic, my friends. Welcome to the Fears Podcast. Hope everybody's having a nice night. And wow, did we have a great stream last night. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. For all the fans that stayed with me the entire 10 hours, I greatly appreciate that. I want to thank a big shout out to Walter White for donating, and for Visions donating $7, and oh god, what was the other one? Larry donating I think it was like 99 cents. So I appreciate everybody that donated, my friends. Anyway, I got another stream for you. Definitely not 10 hours tonight, because I'm either going to go to Randall's house tomorrow after work or on Saturday morning and hang out all Saturday with him and drive back Sunday. So I haven't decided. It's going to be either 2 days or 1 day, because I barely got any sleep today. I kept waking up, going back to sleep. Then I got up and had to do a bunch of errands and shit. And then I just kind of hung around in the Discord for a little while, and I'll be honest, I was fighting with a bunch of people, and then I got sick of that, and then I left, and then I came back in, and there's a bunch of crap going on in the Discord, like always, so it's not even worth mentioning. But anyway, let me open up the Chizat. But I love my loving and loyal fans, and I can't thank you guys enough for showing up for the entire 10 hours. For the people that didn't show up for 10 hours, but, just stayed there a little bit, I still appreciate you guys. So it was a lot of fun. It definitely was a lot of fun. One of the best streams I've ever done in my life. Anyway, there we are. The chat's open. The chat is live, my friends. And already I'm getting 100%, and I'm getting hearts, and I'm getting happy faces, and more hearts, and even more hearts. That's because I'm clicking the button. I'm being honest. I couldn't lie to you guys. I was just clicking the hearts and going nuts and going ballistic right off the bat. Well, today, we've got 3 topics. We got a nerd haul. We're going to finally review this, and we're finally going to review Spectre. This is the last one in the series. I finally watched all of the James Bond series in order, in the complete sequence. Thank you for the hearts. In the right order, by the right year, and I invested in all the James Bond collections because I am half British, and I grew up with James Bond, and I do love him a lot. I do love James Bond movies a lot, so they are good. What's up, Dan Aykroyd? He says, good evening, Fears and friends. Well, good evening to you too, my friend. Good to see you. So, yeah. Oh, man. Man, it was incredible. It definitely was incredible doing a 10-hour stream. I never thought I had it in me, if I'm being completely honest, but I was just having fun. I will admit, it was a little bit irresponsible to take off of work just to do that, but I hadn't took off work in a while, and I was like, you know what, let me just have some rest and relaxation, and then I was having fun, and I was like, you know what, Fears hasn't drank in a while, and one thing led to another. I could have been more responsible. Instead of drinking, I could have been at work actually making some money. But I do okay on my money, but that's probably why I got a lot of shit today in the Discord. Of course, Quentin and Yakov and Adam and all these other idiots were like, your Fears, you're irresponsible. And then Quentin was like, you don't have a job, Fears. And I was like, well, that's not true. And the dude pointed out something very the dude's been extremely helpful. he is a good guy. And you know what? I hate that me and the dude fought back in the day. You know, because now the dude, I realized the dude was trying to help me this entire time. And I was kind of an ass to him back in the day. But I'm glad that me and him are cool now. And he was like, Fears, you fall into their trap. And I don't mean to fall into their trap. Their trap is this. I'll defend myself. And then that's the first trap, though. Because the dude was like, well, Fears, you're 40. Why do you even fucking care what they think? Half of me doesn't care. And the other half does. And the other reason why I care sometimes, I just get sick and tired of it. You know, I get sick and tired of being put down and put down. Eventually, you have to stick up for yourself, you know, and I just get irritated. I'm just like, it never ends. It never ends. And I want to get along with as many people as I can, but sometimes people make it so hard to get along. So I didn't lie to the dude. I said, I'm not making no promises, but I said, I will try my damnedest to ignore them. Because if you don't give them anything, I'm hoping they'll just eventually fucking quit and leave me the fuck alone. Because that's really what I want them to do. I doubt they ever will, but one can dream. But I will do my very best. But anyway, Mercenary Man was telling me that he's been watching my channel for 5 years now, 6 years, and I was like, damn, that's pretty awesome. So I appreciate that, buddy. So yeah. What's up, Larry? What's up, Carmine? He says, yeah, buddy, positive vibes. You know what? I don't know where that hat is, because I wanted to wear it this weekend. I think it's in my bedroom. I'm going to pack a little bag. Usually I pack a little bag and I just crash on Randall's couch, you know, if I hang out with him, because it's such a long drive to Randall's house and such a long drive back. No coffee tonight. I had plenty last night, so I'm just having some lemonade. I got my healthy snack here. I decided to go with pineapple tonight. I really am trying to lose weight. I've been trying to eat a lot better, so there we are. Anyway, tonight we got Xmen Origins, and we got Spectre. Spectre's one of my favorite. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite, my friends. So yeah. Anyway, tell me about your guys' day. Mine was pretty much catching up on some Z's. Work was good. Just joking. I took off of work. I was just playing around. Anyway, no, I pretty much right after the stream, I had a little bit of a nap. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. I don't know who's given them to me, but I appreciate it. I pretty much caught up on some Z's, wrote my mom and my aunt an email, and I filled out my mom and my aunt's Mother's Day card. I know it's way in advance, but I filled it out, and it's on the kitchen counter over there, so whenever it gets close to Mother's Day, I'm going to send them off. I want to buy my mom a gift for Mother's Day and mail it off with the with the card. So if you guys have got any suggestions, you let me know, because I love my mom and I want to get her a really nice gift. So I thought about chocolates, but I was like, it's got to be something more epic than that. So I'm trying to think of something really cool. So I may go to there's an English shop close to where I live, and I may go to the British English shop and get her some of her favorite tea, and maybe I'll buy her something from there. I'm just kind of noodling around with some ideas, but I'll come up with something. But yeah, I like your style, Carmine. Positive vibes. Well, listen, I always try and, you know, put out positive vibes. The only time I don't put out positive vibes sometimes is when people get me down, and it just sucks sometimes, and it gets annoying day after day. You have loving and loyal fans, and then you have idiots out there that just constantly pound on you and pound on you and pound on you, and it's hurtful sometimes. But you know, you just have to keep chugging away, because if you give up and quit doing what you love, then they win. So I'll never give up streaming or YouTube over those idiots. So yeah. What's up, Museum? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, so I caught up on some sleep. I wrote some Mother's Day cards. I went grocery shopping. Went to 3 Goodwills. And a flea, well, I'm sorry, not a flea market, to a garage sale. So I went to a garage sale and 3 Goodwills. Found some pretty cool stuff. Went to Walmart. So, oh no, it was a pretty good day. Came home, took another nap, And I watched a couple episodes of The Big Bang Theory, and I haven't selected anything that I'm going to watch tonight. I may not watch anything tonight, because I may just sleep a little bit more before I go into work. And then as soon as I get off of work, I told Randall, I said, Randall, I'm either going to come later on tomorrow in the afternoon, or I may just catch up on some sleep tomorrow and come Saturday morning and leave Sunday afternoon. But I'm definitely going to be hanging out with Randall. So yeah. It's not a big haul, Carmine. It's a little haul, but anyway. Well, anyway, let's start with that, my friends. Let's start with that. I'm going to message someone in the Discord real quick. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to call Larry and see what's up. Forgive me, I'm a little tired. But it was a fun stream last night. I know it was a little irresponsible just to take off of work randomly, but at least I talked to my boss way in advance. So it wasn't at the last minute like Yakov said. It was not. I did it like 4 hours in advance. So my boss is pretty chillax. Now, he would have been pissed if I would have did it like 15 minutes before or an hour before or some shit like that. And I would never do that because I would never leave my boss hanging, you know. But I let him know like 4 or 5 hours, you know, in advance. So, but yeah. So, give me 1 second. I hate this autocorrect. I guess because I type so fast. It'll think that I'm trying to spell something. Then I have to go back and recorrect it. That's why whenever I'm in the Discord, I get a lot of shit for that too. I'll be like typing. I'm such a fast typist. Either on my phone or on my computer. And I'll be like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I'll be like, oh shit. Like, it just had like 4 errors. Then I have to fucking go back and fix everything. And it's a pain in the ass. Alright. There we go. And then let me call Larry. Let's see how he's doing. Good. Larry, what's up?
What's up, bud? Hey, I'm at work, man.
Oh, can you talk? Or if you can, I understand. I don't want to interrupt you, buddy.
You know, I might need a few minutes. I've got to take care of a couple things.
I'll just talk to you later on tomorrow when I'm hanging out with Randall or on Saturday. I don't want to get you in trouble, bud.
Okay, yeah, but I'm watching. I can't. I had to step aside.
No, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I don't. The last thing I want to do is get you in trouble. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow on Saturday when I'm hanging out with Randall.
Okay, buddy. I'll be watching.
All right, right on, man. Peace out. Yeah, I sometimes hate calling Larry because I don't want to get him in trouble at work. That's the last thing I want to do. So, but I love having Larry on the show. So, hopefully we'll have him on another day. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Larry? Let's see. Long-time viewer, first-time chatter. Right on, Martin. Good to see you. Nice to be here. Well, nice to have you. Hell yeah, let's get those numbers up. 2-part 24-hour stream. What's up, Tyler? I don't know if I could ever do a 24-hour stream. Well, I shouldn't say that, Tyler, because I never thought in a million years I could, do 10-hour stream, and I did that. So yeah, it's pretty incredible that I did 10 hours, and it's getting good views. Last time I looked at it, you guys, I looked at it right before I went live, and it said 195, and I was like, damn. I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for, for 10 hours, I'm not trying to, like, throw it in anyone's face, but I was like, I've never streamed that long. So, yeah. Eventually, I'm probably going to watch that movie. I haven't watched it yet. I think I bought it. I think it's over there, but I haven't watched it yet, but I do plan on watching it. So, yeah. But, it's definitely on the watch list. It definitely is on the watch list, my friend. You don't have to do 24 hours. Do 14 today, and you would have done 24 hours. That's true. Just, I'm not going to take another day off of work, Tyler. I've got to go in tonight, you know. If I took off work tonight, then Quentin would really be up my ass. Really, it's none of his business anyway, but you know how he is. He's always negative. That crackpot guy is always negative. Yakov sometimes negative and sometimes positive, but normally if them two started, then he fucking chimes in, you know, because he's a follower. Of course, Adam Machida, he's always a piece of shit. So yeah, it was fun last night, Larry. It really was. So yeah, I'm so jealous of your movie collection. Well, don't be jealous, you know. Just start a collection of your own, my friend. But I do appreciate it. Well, I think this is a good time. Tell the boss man you need to do this for the community. Well, I think I may just take Yakov's advice and I may just do those long streams just on the weekends because that's what they're for. But I hadn't took off in a long time. Oh, well, not a long time. That's actually a lie. I hadn't took off in a while, I should say. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I just want to rest and relax and have some fun. And the one time I do it, you know, he goes up my ass. And I'm like, you can't win with these fucking idiots. So I'm like, whatever, you know. And then when I did it, I knew exactly what he was going to do. I knew as soon as I pulled out that, like that, you know, the fruity vodka, because it's not my company, but Dan Aykroyd's company didn't want to exclude anyone. So they made a gay and lesbian bottle, like the gay and lesbian colors. And he was like, oh, you're gay, Fears. And I'm like, no, I just like vodka. And I had no idea that the vodka would be like kind of a fruity taste. It makes sense because fruity is associated with gay people, and I have nothing against gay people. And he was giving me shit about that, and I'm just like, oh my God. And the only reason why I bought it was I wanted to have all the bottles in the collection, you know, because I love Crystal Skull vodka. It's really good vodka. So yeah. So there was all that crap, you know, so I did, Larry, I did. He goes, did you get the Whopper Visions bought free? Oh yeah. So yeah, well, I couldn't drive anywhere for a while, you know, because when I ended the stream, I was still pretty drunk. So I just said, all right, and I shut the computer off. And I was so fucking tired, I couldn't even make it to my bed. I literally just grabbed this blanket, went into my bedroom and grabbed my pillow, put my pillow up on here, and I was like, peace, deuce, I'm out. And I fucking went to sleep. And my head hit the pillow like 5 or 6 minutes in, and I was out for the count, man. I was so tired. I was just like, oh shit, I'm fucking tired. Got some sleep. When I woke up, it was around, I don't know, 11, 12, 12:30ish, somewhere around there. I was like, all right, before I get any errands done, I literally went to Burger King, sat in the Burger King, like, you know, like in the little restaurant area, ate real quick, and then I went off and did my errands. And I was pretty proud because I haven't had any BK Lounge in about a month and a half because I really have been trying to lose a lot of weight. Or, well, not lose as much weight as I possibly can, you know, so... Let's see. Martin says, I can't afford movies. I've only seen 3 or 4 in my life. Well, that's a shame, Martin. That's a shame. Well, if you want to watch more movies, you can do what I do. Go to Goodwill and you can find a bunch of Blu-rays for like $1, 50 cents, $2. I mean, I find a lot of bargains there. So, doesn't matter where you find them. You can find some pretty good deals at some thrift stores, flea markets, Goodwills, all that stuff. So, yeah. So... But I understand, you know, bills have to be paid first. I get it. I totally understand. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Larry says, I can DoorDash you some ass. I'm good. I don't want anyone's ass. I mean, if it was a woman's ass, that would be fine. But, Larry, you are fucking hilarious. Well, anyway, let's kick off this stream, my friends, with... hang on, let me grab my phone real quick. I tried to get a hold of Randall. I don't know where he is. Most likely when I don't hear from him for like 4 or 5 hours, I almost guarantee he's probably at karaoke. Because I called him and said, hey, Randall, I'm a bit tired. Maybe after work I'm going to like catch some sleep, and I may be there Friday afternoon. I said, if I don't show up Friday afternoon, I'll show up Saturday morning, buddy, because I'll be honest, that 10-hour stream kind of took it out of me. So I don't want to be half dead at work tonight. So yeah. I live in the UK, so we don't have Goodwill here, but I will try. Yeah, but even if they don't have Goodwill, Martin, I know they have thrift stores because my mom's from England, and before my British grandma died, she would always take us to a lot of thrift stores and flea markets. I know they have thrift stores and flea markets in England, so you just got to find movies if they don't have elsewhere. If you don't have a Goodwill, you know. So I'm trying to see if Visions is going to show up. I messaged him at 10:40 and said, hey, I'm about to start the stream. He said, nice. And then I said, hey, I'm live right now. I just went live a couple minutes ago. Hope to see you there. So I hope he shows up. So. Oh, wait, did Randall message me? Hang on. No, he's at karaoke. I guarantee he's probably at karaoke. Anyway. Well, Martin, very nice. Very nice to meet you. Martin, where are you? Where do you, were you born in England? Do you live in England? Are you a British person? Do you live in Ireland? Like, where in the United Kingdom do you live, my friend? I'm just curious. You've sparked my interest. Oh, shit. Larry says, I don't know, Fears. Maybe Visions is busy huffing paint fumes. I doubt that. Now, usually, Visions either, if he can, normally he works a lot on his merchandise at night. He's more of a night owl. So sometimes he's like, hey, Fears, I'm super busy. If I don't comment a lot, I'm just working and I'm just listening in the background. I was like, oh, yeah, I got you. You do your thing, buddy. I don't want to interrupt you. You do your work. No worries. Just, if you can say hi, let me know. Other times he'll work and then every couple of minutes he'll be like, then he'll comment, So I tell people just comment whenever you can. So, yeah. I live on a little island at the bottom of England called, I've never been there. I've been to a lot of cities in England. I've been to London, Manchester, Skyborough, Cottingham, Hull, Bristol, Bridlington, Wales, York. Where else? I'm forgetting one of them. I said Manchester. I've been to downtown London. Whatever that city is that's near Stonehenge. I've never been to Stonehenge, but I've been to the city that's located near Stonehenge. Because I remember when I was young, me, my brother, my mom, my dad, we drove past Stonehenge, and I asked my dad, hey, can we check it out? My dad's like, we don't have time. Like, we're going to another tourist attraction, and we stopped for lunch, and you could see Stonehenge in the distance. We stopped at this little cafe, and Stonehenge was in the distance. So I don't know what city that is, but I've been to a lot of cities, Martin. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Vision says, hell yeah, Fears. Another 12-hour stream. Oh, buddy. Well, I was just telling everybody, Visions, that at the beginning, when this stream started, I said, big shout out to everyone that stayed for the whole 10 hours. Visions, you hung in for 9 hours because you wrote me on the Discord today and you were like, Fears, I conked out on the last hour. He goes, my head hit the pillow, and you said within a minute or two you were dead to the world. Then Larry started asking you a lot of inappropriate questions like, hey, did you fart a lot in the bed? And like, did your girlfriend sniff it? And I was like, what the fuck is Larry talking about? And I was like, I love Larry like a brother, but man, that guy's weird sometimes. I'm like, why the fuck would he ask Visions that? Anyway, it could have been that Larry. Oxford, I think we've been there. We went to so many cities, you know. My mom just took us all around and all that when we were young. I saw a bunch of castles like when I was young. Like we used to go to England every summer, and it was awesome. I haven't went back to England in quite a long time, but yeah. But no, I want to thank everybody for, man, what a great stream last night. Visions donated, so thank you so much, Visions. Larry donated. Walter White donated. So, man, I appreciate everybody that donated. I appreciate everybody that hung in for the whole 10 hours. And if you didn't hold in for the whole 10 hours, I just appreciate everybody sticking with Fears as long as you could. So, you guys are awesome. I love my fans. I didn't think I had a 10-hour stream in me. Apparently I do. Because you guys have heard Fears say many times, oh no, I would never do it that long. I would never stream that long. No. Like, the longest one I had ever streamed before that, it wasn't even my stream. It was somebody else's stream. And I just sat there for like 6 hours and I just commented on whatever that person said. And I was getting really tired. But I think it was because I had already took a nap and I downed like 2 cups of coffee, then I was drinking alcohol, and I was just like, all right, let's just keep the stream going. I'm having fun. Let's just keep it rocking, you know? So, big shout out to Visions. So, Visions, thank you for the $7 tip. Thank you for the $7 super chat. Walter White, I believe he donated like $2, and then Larry, you donated like 99 cents. So, I appreciate everybody that donated. It was such a good stream. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it. I'll be honest, there was some idiots in the Discord, you know, hating on it. You're always going to have haters. You know, you can't please everybody. So that's why I wrote in the Discord today. I said I appreciate almost everybody supporting my long ass stream, and I'm glad everybody enjoyed it and blah blah blah. So it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. All right, well, let's start this off with a bang, and let's start with the nerd haul. All right. Larry, I got something, buddy. Larry, I got something in your honor. Bam! Larry, I finally got it. WKRP. You told me to get this, so I can grab the list, and I can scratch this off the list, my friend. So, let's just scratch this off the list, my friend. I just got to find it first because there's so many on the list. So yeah, I got to find it. Oh God, where is it? It may not be on the front. It may be on the back. Oh, there it is. WKRP the complete series. There you go. There's another one off the list. So hell yeah. So WKRP. So again, I can't wait to sit down because until Larry told me about this, I had never heard of it. Oh, there's a super chat. Oh wow. Well, thanks a lot for that, for those $2. He says, for the years of entertainment, thank you, Fierce. Hey, no worries. I'm glad you enjoyed. And Martin, I'm not just glad you enjoy it. I'm glad everybody else enjoys it, and I'm thankful for my loving and loyal fans. So I appreciate the super chat, and I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna heart it. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna heart your super chat. I always try. Every time I get a super chat, I always like it. That's the least I can do because you guys don't have to spend your hard-earned money But I appreciate it. So keep those super chats a rocking. Thank you so much. Visions, claps. Larry says, oh, hell yeah, Fears. Well, you know what, Larry, since you've been going fucking ballistic on this, I may have to put Get Smart to the side, buddy, and I may have to start watching this. So I think I'm going to watch a couple more episodes of Big Bang tonight before I go to work, but I'll watch 1 or 2 of these before I go to work, get a little nap in, get work fucking over with, come home, take a shower. I'm going to pack my bag real quick tomorrow, and I tried to get a hold of Randall. I guarantee you, I tried to call Randall 3 times tonight. I guarantee you. But I spaced them out. They weren't like right away. Like I called him once at 4, once at 7, once at 8, and I'm like, he's definitely at karaoke. And I just left him a message saying, hey, Randall, I may be fucking exhausted after work, so I may just pack my bag, chill tomorrow, do like a 30-minute stream real quick, and then hit the fucking hay and sleep. And then I'll wake up extra early, and I'll come Saturday morning and hang out with you all Saturday, and we'll do a stream, and we'll go to the mall, and hopefully we can hit the beach up tomorrow, because I haven't went to the beach in ages. And I said, we'll have a good Saturday, buddy. I said, I'll take you out to dinner, because I owe Randall a dinner. I wanted to show Randall my appreciation for all of his hard work with Fears Man. So I'm going to take Randall out to dinner. And then Sunday morning, I'll probably drive back and hit church on the way back, because you pass my church driving back from Randall. So that's the plan. That's the plan. But finally, Larry, WKRP. I remember I listened to the theme song, and man, it was grooving. It was grooving. It definitely had a tune, my friend. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. Here, real quick, let's listen to that. Because I haven't heard the tune in a while, buddy. But until Larry told me about WKRP, I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're on about, Larry. And he's like, what, Fears? You've never heard of it? I was like, I don't know what the hell you're on about. And so, but he said it's really funny. He said it's a pretty funny sitcom. And I was like, all right, buddy. I said, I trust you. So I said, I'll watch it. And now, as always, I'll give you my 2 cents. I'll give my review on it. And I'll let you know. All right. So here we go. WKRP. I don't want the trailer. Let's do the intro because it's got the cool song in it. I'm telling you, Larry, it had that, that da na 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 na. I mean, it was going pretty apeshit. The song was great. Here we go. Here we go.
Shout Factory TV, changing the channel.
Here we go. Here we go.
Weather today in the greater Cincinnati area.
They're solid plastic, so don't settle for imitation.
So, Larry, I don't know what city they filmed this in, but it looks like Chicago. So, I can't see your comments right now because I'm about to watch the opening sequence, but if I was right, let me know in the chat. If I was wrong, let me know. But it looks like it takes place in, like, an 80s version of Chicago. Because they probably filmed it in the 80s.
But the senator, while insisting he was not intoxicated, could not explain his nudity.
Baby, if you've ever
Wondered what became of me.
I'm living on the air in
Cincinnati, WKRP. Well, obviously, it was filmed in Cincinnati then. I thought it was fucking Chicago. It says Cincinnati, WKRP. My bad. I forgot that it had fucking Cincinnati in the fucking opening sequence.
Cincinnati, WKRP. Got kind of tired packing and unpacking. Town to town, up and down the dial.
It's like you can dance to it. It's got a good tune to it.
Maybe you and me were never
Meant to be.
Just maybe think of
Me once in a while. I love it. I like it. I can't wait to watch it, my friend. I cannot wait to watch it. So there it is. There it is. All right, let me get back to the comments. Carmine says nice. Larry says Martin. That's another show. That's another show that people told me about. It's got Martin. Martin Lawrence in it. And I remember growing up, I saw a couple episodes, but I've never seen it all the way through, so I'm going to do that. Yo, Shao Kahn, what's up? Good to see you. Shao Kahn, did you get your birthday card? I sent a birthday card off to you, my friend. So yeah. Let me know if you got it. Let's see. Yeah, but it's like I get free movies every night from Fears. This is true. Plus, I learn about movies from his reviews. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy them and you get a little information and some history. I don't know Star Wars was set in space until Fears mentioned it. Whatever. You knew Star Wars was set in space. Don't even go there. Come on. It's called Star Wars. So, yeah. Have you ever heard him do movie quotes? Oh, yeah. I definitely rock on the movie quotes. So, yeah. Carmine says, what's up, Shao Kahn? Yeah. So, Shao Kahn, did you get your birthday card? If not, it's on the way because I mailed it to you. The address you gave me, I went to Walmart and I bought you a birthday card. You said you wanted one. Big shout out to Shao Kahn. He's turning 45 years old, so happy birthday to you, buddy. That's right. All right, let's continue on. Fear's got this really cool Knight Rider car. But it's not Knight Rider. It's not the Knight Industry 2000. It's the Knight Industry 2000 arch nemesis. Where is it? Car. The villain. Car stands for the Knight Automated Roving Robot. Car was the prototype of the future. Car turns into an evil villain car and tries to take Kit down. So, yeah. So, that'll be a nice collection piece. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but, Fears. I'll have to move some stuff around because I'm starting to run out of places to put all my nerd haul. But I'll find a spot. But, yeah, so there it is. Oh, sweet. I'm glad you got it, Carmine. You said, thanks for that, Fears. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And happy birthday, buddy. I'm glad you got it. So, happy birthday. All right. For the ladies, hopefully the ladies, I would hope that I would have some lady fans out there. But ladies, I got some really sexy Spider-Man boxer briefs. Oh, sexy. That's right. I'm sorry, not boxers. Briefs. So there it is. Seriously, you guys are going to laugh. Fears goes through so many socks because my carpet is that fucking thin. And when I walk around, the house in my carpet, they literally need to rip up this 1970s carpet, put some actual... the carpet's kind of comfy, but it's so thin that it, when I'm walking around, I get a lot of holes in my socks. That's right, Fear's got some more socks this is I think the third time in 3 weeks. Either the third time in 2 weeks or the third time in 3 weeks that I've had to get new socks. And these are my favorite type of socks. They are so comfy, they're so thick, and they're they're just made out of really good material, and they're nice and soft, and I love these socks. These are my favorite kind. And guess what? Fears has got some on right now. So there it is. Let's see here. Karma, I don't know what that little creature is. It's a little red creature with one big fucking googly eye and shit. Let's see. I've only seen Cool Runnings, Bad Boys 2, Small Soldiers. Those are some pretty good ones. Martin, get with the times, man. I know you like when Fears reviews movies, but get out. You know what? There's a lot of free movies on YouTube. Just write in free full-length movies. Bam, you'll get a shitload. So yeah, some nice Hanes ankle socks, right? They do look comfy. You are correct, Carmine. They are comfy. They're comfy as hell, man. They definitely are comfy. All right, let's continue on. All right. So I got these from the library. I didn't finish this documentary, so I'm going to eventually watch Star Trek, The Center Seat, 55 Years of Star Trek. It's a documentary, so I can't wait to watch the rest of this. And I love this movie with Kevin Bacon. It's like a war movie, Taking Chance. It's an awesome movie. You guys have never seen this. It's a fucking great. I need to buy it and have it in the collection. I just keep renting it from the library. So eventually I'm going to get it in my collection. So if anybody wants to buy me this on Blu-ray, Taking Chance with Kevin Bacon, Fears would greatly appreciate it. Anyway. Oh, and I've got something very special planned. I received some fan mail. It's not really fan mail. It's troll mail, but I have to read some of these because this gave me quite a giggle. Alright. But before we read the fan mail, I'm going to keep doing the haul. I got a shirt from Goodwill. I speak Wookiee. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, well, that's a pretty hilarious shirt. I got to get that. Whoop. Anyway. And then this was just too good to pass up. I got this at Goodwill for $1. Now, it sucks because I'm going to have to watch it out of sequence, and you guys know how much that irritates Fears. But I got the second season on Blu-ray at Goodwill of The Flash. So I found this for $1 at Goodwill. So, yeah. So I don't know what happens in the first season, so I'm going to have to watch this and then eventually get the first season and rewatch the first season and then rewatch the second season to fucking remember everything. Or I could just wait and get the first season and watch it first. So I know who the Flash is, but I've never seen this version of the Flash, so I'm looking forward to watching that. So yeah. Anyway. All right. Here we go. I found Grease finally. Grease is finally in my Blu-ray collection. I got this for $1 at Walmart. See, Martin, I'm telling you, you can find some good deals. There you are. I got something called Dirty Dancing. I don't know what the hell this is about, but it's got Patrick Swayze in it. I've never seen it, so it's dirty, though. It's dirty. I've never heard of it, though. But Patrick Swayze is a pretty good actor. I love Patrick Swayze in Ghost, but I've never heard of Dirty Dancing. It looks quite 80s. And it's got the chick, that's Ferris Bueller's sister. So there you go, Martin. More movie trivia. Soon as I noticed that Ferris Bueller's sister is in this movie that I've never seen, I was like, well, it's $1. I'll check it out. But I've never heard of Dirty Dancing. And then I got, you guys know I love Disney movies. I've never heard of this one. Spirit, I've never heard of this one, but it's a Disney movie. So I thought I'd get that. And then this is based on a true story. And it's called The King's Speech, based on an actual true story. The King Find Your Voice. So I'm half British, so I thought I'll check it out. And I know a little bit about the monarch. I don't know everything about the monarch because I'm not full British, but I know a little bit about the monarch. You know, Prince Philip, Prince Charles. Oh, King Charles now. Charles, I don't remember Charles' wife. And then Prince Philip has a wife and kids. Harry got married to a really sexy lady, but in order to marry that lady, he got rid of him being a prince. So now it's just Harry. And Harry was in the military, and I think Prince Philip was in the military. And I don't remember Prince Philip's wife's name. But she's very pretty. And Harry's wife is very pretty too. So I thought I would go. I've never heard of this one either, but I'll give this one a go. Yeah, Roadhouse. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good, Carmine. I've seen Roadhouse. He's really good in that. He's really good in that. Let's see. Dirty Dancing is Roadhouse. Oh, Lord. All right, Visions. All right, good to know. I've heard of Roadhouse, and I've seen it. I remember watching Roadhouse with my dad. But me and my dad used to watch Ghost. Ghost is like my favorite. I'd say my two favorite things that Patrick Swayze ever did was Ghost, and I loved him in that hilarious fucking SNL skit, Chippendales with Chris Farley. That shit is fucking hilarious. So, Dirty Dancing is Roadhouse for fruits. Well, Visions, I've never seen it, so I'm definitely going to have to check it out. So, yeah, but I've never even heard of it. And for $1, I was like, all right, well, I'm intrigued. My interest is sparked. I'll give it a go. So, yeah. I got to get going, but thanks again for the stream. See you soon. Later, Martin. Peace out, buddy. Larry says, oh, shit, that's cold, Visions. No, that's not really cold. Just, that's Visions. That's his honest opinion. So I take it you don't like Dirty Dancing, Visions. Is there anything that you can tell me about it? Because I've never seen it. I've never, not once seen that. Never even heard of it until now. So, is there anything you can tell me about it, Visions? Is it any good? Do you like it? Do you not like it? That was a big piece. I should have cut it up. Is it good? But anyway. Vision says, a woman dancing, a guy dancing, and then a cop for some reason. Oh, wait. Is it about he's a cop, and then that woman teaches him to dance? Is that what it's about? It's good. You'll like it. Right on. I've never heard of it. It looked intriguing, so I was like, well, for $1, I'll give it a whirl. All right, let's continue on. Now, this one was a great find. Now, I know some people in the community, some people really like Christmas a whole lot. Some people don't like Christmas. Some people are religious in the community. Some people are not religious. So I don't want to offend anyone. But as soon as I saw this, we all know Fears loves me some Christmas. Love it. Everything about it. Trimming the tree, decorating, Christmas lights, Christmas cookies. My grandma Fears' legendary oatmeal raisin Christmas cookies. And my grandma's so fucking cool. Before she passed away, she gave my mom the recipe to the legendary Grandma Fears oatmeal raisin Christmas cookies. Amazing! And her other cookies, her Christmas sugar cookies. It's like a sugar cinnamon cookie. Oh God, both of them are so good. Legendary. If you get to eat one of my grandma's cookies, you're going to be very privileged, my friends. But anyway, I saw this, and I just couldn't pass it by. So I don't want to offend anyone. So if you don't like Christmas, look away. But look at this. Holiday Family Collection. Look at this. 12 holiday movies, 49 holiday TV show episodes, and 27 old Christmas cartoons. So any sitcom that had a Christmas episode is most likely going to be on here. There's tons of holiday movies, and there's 27 Christmas cartoons. So I can't wait for this Christmas. I'm going to bust out this and watch as many of this shit as I possibly can. So hell yeah. And I'm going to save the last thing for a very special reason. Okay, so here we go. So now I'm going to read the troll mail. And, oh, hang on, I need to mark out their information, because even though they're trolls, I'm not a troll, and I'm not going to expose anyone like the idiots they are. So let me just mark out any important information. So I just marked out everything. Okay, so we don't need this. So this nice person, notice how I said this nice person. They're not really nice. They're fucking morons. This is how you tie your shoe. Hey, asshole, you're a fucking idiot. I know how to tie my shoe, and I'm going to prove it to you right now with these shoes that I got at Goodwill. So notice that they're already tied. Here we go. So let me just pan down, you fucking idiots, so Fears can finally crush this fucking rumor. I know how to tie my fucking shoe. So let's get rid of this, because we only need one. So it's tied, so I'm going to untie it, and I'm going to retie it. Listen, you fucking idiot trolls. I don't know why they think I can't tie my shoe. So, just so I'm not trolling everybody, it's untied. Here's the other lace. Here's this lace. There's no trick photography, because you know how those idiot trolls, no, Fears didn't do it right. No, I'm going to do it right, you fucking idiot. So here we go. You take one lace, this lace. You go like this. You cross them. You take this one, put it under here, like that. You pull it down, then you make a bow. Excuse me. Then you pull it a little tight. You take this, wrap it around the bow, grab the bow with your thumb, grab the other one, pull it, and there you go. It's tied. Then, if the laces are too long, which they are, you take the two laces, right? You cross them, and you make another bow, and you tie it, you double knot it, like this. And then if it's still long, which it is, then you tuck them in here like this. And you wear your fucking shoe, and that's how you tie your fucking shoe. And it's fucking tied. So, now that rumor's crushed, quit fucking telling it to Fears, you fucking goddamn idiots. By the way, I got some new shoes at Goodwill. They're practically brand new. So there we are. So I hope that crushes that rumor. All right. So, here's the next one. Oh, this is hilarious. Number one Fears fan. I highly doubt that. You know what I got to say about that? I know, because this is sent by the Oracle. He says, hey, Fears, number one Fears fan. And you know what I said? Fuck you, piece of shit. Ooh, it's the Oracle. I'm so afraid of the Oracle. But I will be nice, and I will mark out the Oracle's address and my address. And I know it's probably from Quentin, because it's from San Diego, California. Well, what idiot lives in California? I know for a fact that Quentin lives in California. You're not tricking anyone, Quentin. You're a fucking idiot. I've known that you've been the Oracle, or you're the Oracle's fucking butt buddy. If it's not Quentin, it's either Joey, or it's another one of the idiot minions in the Idiot Mockingbird. So. Oh, and he left me a nice heart. Well, guess what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to color it black. Why? Because these assholes are so evil, they don't have any red in their heart. What do they have? They've got a black heart because they're fucking soulless. They don't care who they torment. They don't care who they hurt. They're fucking idiots. They're fucking morons. They think I'm afraid of them. Zero afraid. I dare Quentin to come to my house. It would be the last, it would be the worst, not the last, it'd be the worst decision he ever made in his entire life. I would beat him until my fucking hands were bloody as all hell. Then, because he's pissed me off over the years, I'd lay his head down and kick him in the head. So there we are. All right, let's open this up. So we are. So, oh, it's a big thing. Well, you know what? Shame on you for sending this, because guess what? I've already pre-read this. The stuff in here is so vile and so sick, and I'll give you, they made fun of a girl that I barely know, and she doesn't deserve that. Then they made fun of my dad. I'm not going to tell you how they made fun of my dad. That's pretty sick to make fun of someone's dead relative. So, again, they have no compassion in their heart if they're going to make fun of my dead dad. The third thing was, oh, hang on, what was it? It was the girl. Oh, then they had a very detailed Photoshop photo, because I would never do this, of a black man fucking me in the ass. So that was fucking hilarious. I think that was it. Hang on. I'm going to look myself, but I'm not going to reveal it to you guys. I just want to make sure that I cover everything. Oh, the last thing was, apparently I don't have a chin. No, you're a fucking idiot. I've got a chin. So apparently I don't have a chin, and they made fun of my dad, and they downloaded one of the pictures that my mom sent me. And I'm like, this is so disgusting. It's so sick. It's so disgusting. It's so sick. I would never make fun of someone's dead relative. Doesn't matter who it is. That's a line you don't cross. But whoever sent this, shame on you. And then he made fun of my chin. I don't care, because I know I have a chin. And then they made fun of a girl that I'm friends with. And he said, he or she, I don't know who it is, another failed relationship, Fears. There's a difference between going on a date and being in a relationship. Was I in a relationship with this girl? No, you evil piece of shit. I went on one date. So I was not in a relationship. Get it through your thick fucking skull. So there's other shit in here, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of reading it, showing it. I just gave you kind of like the 5-second version, because it's so vile, the shit they put in here. They should be ashamed of themselves. But they think they're clever. They're not clever. And it's just disgusting. And it's really, really sad that he or she, probably a he, whoever it is, it's really sad that he spent all this time and wasting his money with a stamp and all this. So however long it took him to make all this, you could have been doing something better with your time. But I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. I'm just going to rip this up. So, yeah. So I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of showing it, because I don't want my fans to see it. I've read it once, and it was so sick and vital. Trust me, you guys don't want to see it. So, yeah. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So, thanks for the troll mail. Because if I would have got mad on camera, which I'm not mad, I just find it so pathetic. That's what they want. They want me to get mad. And they know, oh, well, what's the easiest way to hurt Fears? Oh, we'll make fun of his dead dad. Because I love my dad and I was so close to him. I don't know why they're making fun of Claire, because Claire's a very sweet girl, and it wasn't a failed relationship. We both said, you know what, we're better off as friends. She said it, I said it. We don't have a lot in common. So I said, I absolutely agree. I don't want to waste your time. She's like, oh, I don't want to waste your time. I said, great. I said, let's just be friends. I said, sometimes the best relationships are friendships. She went, you're absolutely right. She goes, maybe later on in life we can go out on another date. She's like, let's just focus on being friends right now. I said, I love that. I love that. Let's just do that. And she went, great. She goes, I love that. I said, I love it too. I said, let's just do that. So I still talk to Claire. We're still friends. So, and then the whole black guy fucking me in the ass, that's just disgusting. And then the most morbid thing was what he said about my dad. I mean, he said some pretty vile shit about my dad, which is so fucked up. So, yeah. So, trust me, you guys don't want to see it. You guys don't want to see it. So, yeah. Carmine said, Fears, this is an instruction manual? Well, I kind of had to turn it into an instruction manual because apparently, I don't know why, for some reason they thought that I didn't know how to tie my shoe. And I think it's because I didn't double knot my shoe one day in a vlog, and I was walking around, and I didn't know that my shoelace was undone. Randall, off camera, said, hey, Fears, your shoe's untied. And I tied it, and then we went on with the vlog. Because ever since I uploaded that vlog, I think that's where it came from, Carmine. Ever since they said that, or ever since I uploaded that vlog, or the stream, or whatever the hell it was, I'm pretty sure it was a vlog, they keep saying, oh, you don't know how to tie your shoes, Fears. And I'm like, no, I pretty much know how to tie my shoe. So I was like, well, the only way to satisfy these idiots is just say, okay, here's a shoe, tie, boom, there you go. So I was like, that'll be the only way. I hope that fucking rumor ends, because it's unquestionable. I did it on camera, and their little rule is, well, if you didn't do it on camera, Fears, it didn't happen, it didn't exist. Well, it happened on camera, I tied my shoe, that's the fucking end of it, So there it is. So hopefully that's good enough for them. So yeah. Let's see here, let me get back. Vision says, I was thinking about Footloose, LOL. Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of get them mixed up, Visions. Footloose, there's a lot of dancing, Dirty Dancing. It's about dancing. Apparently, it's about dirty dancing. So we'll just see how dirty it is, because I've never heard of that I almost said cartoon. Excuse me, I'm tired. I've never heard of that movie. So we'll see how dirty it is. I think Kevin Bacon was in Footloose. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I think that's his. Well, it's not his first film, Carmine. He did Animal House first, and he was like so young. He was like 17, 18, and he plays that college guy, that little preppy, like little bastard, because he's like such a bastard in that movie. He's like the preppy guy's like butt buddy, and he does everything that the preppy guy says. The tall one, where he like attacks Bluto, and he's like, all right, you bastard, come here. He plays the little like preppy guy that follows the tall preppy guy around like it's his butt buddy or something. And then he did the legendary Friday the 13th. That put him on the map a little bit more, but what really put him on the map really was Footloose. And then he did Tremors, which was a great monster movie. I love Tremors. It's fucking great. They've made like 7 or 8 sequels, and they keep getting shittier as they go. I haven't seen the last couple of Tremors. I stopped at Tremors 4. So I watched 1 through 3. I watched about half of 4. 4 was so fucking dumb. I was like, yep, I'm done. The first 3 were actually really good. I really enjoyed the first 3. Never seen the 5th, 6th, 7th one. I think last year they made an 8th one where it's like Tremors Ice Kingdom or Tremor Island or some shit. I was like, I'm not watching this crap. It's so dumb. So yeah. But yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, someone told me O.J. Simpson died. Listen, good riddance. He was a psycho that killed his wife and his wife's best friend and got away with murder. And everyone, I always love when people are like, I don't know, Fears, maybe it wasn't him. You guys are fucking morons. Of course it was him. He just had good lawyers that got him off. I believe 100% every bone in my body that O.J. Simpson did it. So I'm like, good riddance to bad rubbish, my friends. I don't care that he died. I'm glad he died. Revenge is a bitch, You shouldn't have killed people. Yeah. And he took a great career and threw it down the drain. He was in movies. He had it all. He had movies. He was in all those car commercials, that rental car, Hendrix or whatever the hell it was, or Enterprise or whatever the hell he did. He did those commercials. He had movies. He was a big football star. He pretty much had the world in the palm of his hand. And then he gets a little mad and he kills some people. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. And you're a soulless bastard to take a human life, So I don't have any remorse for him. Good riddance. I'm glad you are dead, O.J. Simpson. Fuck you, buddy. That's right. But I will say this, Visions. Patrick Swayze, he's a good guy. I do miss Patrick Swayze. He was a hell of an actor, my friend. Hell of an actor. Larry says, now that's cool, great. But I know, it's got like all those Christmas. Is that the one you're talking about, Larry? It has all those Christmas movies. And I guarantee you, some of these I've never even heard of because they got all the Christmas movies, all the TV show holiday specials, and then all the cartoons. Some of these I recognize because I've watched them growing up as a kid, but I don't recognize all of them. So I can't wait till Christmas rolls around and I can watch some of these, or all of them. I plan to watch all of them. So yeah. Careful, Randy may have taught him some sleight of hands tricks. Well, you know what? Hopefully this weekend I get to see Randy do some rope tricks. Because every time I ask Randy, hey, have you bust open that magic thing that Larry gave? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm working on some. Well, I haven't seen any in any of his live streams or his videos. So I hope he's been working on Fears Man for a while. So that's probably taken up a lot of his time. But he said, Fears, I may bring some of those rope tricks to karaoke. And whenever I do the tricks, sometimes people tip me money. So I'm like, that would be the best place to practice them, Randall, in front of people. So we'll see if he can show me any of the rope ones this weekend. So, yeah. Let's see. Full screen penetration. Yeah, right, Dan Aykroyd. You're fucking hilarious. There's no penetration in Dirty Dancing. Whatever. You're hilarious. Let's see. Nicole was probably trolling him. I don't know. I don't know who it was, Visions, and I don't even want to know who sends me that hate mail. I guarantee you it's either... Because I know there's a lot of those idiots in that Mockingbird, and I don't really give a shit. They're all of them are fucking morons. I guarantee it was either Quentin, Joey, or Adam Bacchidi, because they're all shitheads, or Carl the Fan, or any one of those morons could be the Mockingbird. I don't really care. I know Pixel's in the Mockingbird. Whenever I hang out with Pixel, I'm going to be like, Pixel, there's nobody around. It's just you and me. I'm curious. Tell me who the tell me who the Oracle is. I won't tell anybody that I know. I just want to. I'm kind of curious. I'm curious who the Oracle is. Whoever he is, he or she or whoever, they think they're clever. They're not. I mean, he's pretty sadistic. To make fun of someone's dad. I mean, you guys don't even want to know. I opened up, there was 4 pieces of paper, and each paper had a certain thing on it. And when I got to the thing about my dad, I was like, this is so fucked up. And I read it, and I was like, well, it's totally false what he's saying, but it was so sick and sadistic. I was just like, I know what he's trying to do. He's just trying to hurt my feelings. And I'm like, this person has no shame about making fun of people's dead relatives. That's just a line that I would never cross. That's why I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I said, I'll do the funny little joke about the shoe tying in the stream. And I said, I'm just not going to give the fans and that idiot troll, because I know that idiot troll is watching right now. I said, I won't give him the satisfaction of me reading it on camera, because that's what he wants. He wants a reaction of me opening it up and reading. So I said, I'll just rip it up and throw it off to the side. So he wasted his time. So yeah. Oh, I doubt that, Visions. That big fat piece of shit, Carl, he's always moping around somewhere. That guy's a fucking waste of space. That guy's Carl the Fan is a waste of human life. He's a waste of space, a waste of human life. I mean, have you seen his videos? Crap, garbage. No effort put into it. I like chewing tobacco. This one's flavored. Ooh, I'm gonna try this one. No. Wow, you eat chew. Wow. Oh yeah, you're rad. Ooh, wow. Oh, this one's orange flavored. Let me try this. Yo guys, it's Carl the Fan. Yeah, for Christmas I got a fucking guitar. I'm 500 pounds. You know, I eat chew and I play on my guitar and I'm a fat lazy piece of shit. And I'm like, wow, yeah, great content, buddy. Rad. So, yeah. So, not worth your time, Visions. The guy's a fucking idiot. Anyway, that's the Nerd Hall. So I hope you guys got a giggle out of the troll mail. I sure did. Send me more! I'm telling you, Visions, I don't care how much troll mail they send me. I'll just make them look like idiots because it shows you how psychotic these idiots are. Making fun of my dad, making fun of a girl they don't even know. I barely know her, you know? I've just met her, and we just started talking, and we just realized I don't want to waste your time. And I said it first. I said, so he's totally wrong. First of all, I wasn't even in a relationship. Second of all, Quentin was like, yeah, Fears, and crack that crackpot guy in the Discord was like, well, yeah, Fears, she dumped you. I'm like, no, you have to be in a relationship for someone to dump. I actually said, hey, I don't want to waste your time. I'm just not feeling it. I didn't get an emotional connection. I think it's rude to make fun of someone, bowling, pointing and laughing right in your face. That's very rude. I didn't do that to you. We didn't have much in common. But I said I think it would be better if we just be friends. A couple days later, she actually wrote me because she did follow me on one of my social medias, and she said, I feel horrible about pointing and laughing. She goes, I just get over competitive. And I said, well, I appreciate your apology. I said, I would have liked an apology on the actual date. She's like, well, I did a little bit of apology at the end. I said, yeah, but I said it wasn't like a full-on apology. And she's like, you're right. She goes, I feel terrible. I should have done it. And she's like, are you usually pretty good at bowling? I'm like, well, I'm not like Bobby Fischer of fucking bowling, but I said, I do okay. I do all right. I said, I swear, I said, I'm not lying. I hadn't bowled in 2.5 years. So the last time I went bowling was with my buddy Mike and my friend Jonathan and my buddy Eric and his wife and all that. We were all, in Missouri. And I said, I hadn't went bowling since then. And I said, I knew I was going to be super rusty, I said, plus I was nervous because remember I told you, I said, that's my first date in 5 years. And she's like, you didn't have a date before me? I said, it's not for a lack of trying. I tried, just it's really hard to find dates. It's really hard to find nice women. I said, usually women are looking for an angle. Oh, I want a BMW. Oh, I want money. I want this. I'm like, I'm old-fashioned. How about, hi, my name's John. Oh, your name's Tiffany? Great. Nice to meet you. Say, I really liked your profile. You seem really sweet. I liked all what I read on your profile. How would you like to grab a cup of coffee and let's get to know each other? Not a lot of people do that anymore. Like, I hate to say it, all these fucking young people, all these dating apps, a lot of people are like not looking for a relationship like me. A lot of people are like, yeah, I just want to get on, Tinder or Plenty of Fish or whatever the fuck they use, and I just want to find a hookup. Yeah, let's order a pizza and fuck. That's not me. I've never done that. I've never hooked up with anyone. I've never done a one-night stand. I never will do because that's not Fears. That's not my style, Because I don't want to waste anyone's time. I want an actual relationship, And I don't want this, like girls, I hate to say it, no offense to my lady fans. I'm not saying all ladies are like this. So ladies, whenever you watch this, don't get pissed off. Some ladies want an actual relationship, right? They're like, yeah, I don't like games, Fears. Great! Most men do not like zero games. We don't like all that, oh, you have to woo me. Oh, you have to win me. I'm your prize. No, we don't want all that stupid mind game bullshit. And I'm being real with you guys because you guys know I'm 100% real. I don't lie anymore. I don't do any tall tales. I don't do any of that crap anymore. Most men, now some men like the chase and all that. I hate all the little mind games that girls play. Like, you need to work harder, Fears. Win me. Woo me. I don't mind wooing a girl a little bit. But when they turn it into a mind fuck or like, it's going to be a game. I'm testing you. Fuck all that crap. Men do not want to go through all that bullshit. I just look, let's not make it, I said, it's not fucking rocket science. You like me, I like you. Let's grab a cup of coffee and actually fucking have a human being conversation and get to know each other. If we click, great, that's awesome. Let's plan a date. If the date goes well, let's do another date, and then another date, and then another date. See a pattern here? And then if you go on enough dates, usually the girl says it to the guy, or the guy says to the girl and says, hey, I'm really enjoying your company. Great, so am I. Well, I'm starting to gain feelings for you. Really? Awesome, so am I. So what do we do now? Normally, 11 times out of 12, if both people have feelings, let's become boyfriend and girlfriend. What happens then? You date for a year or two or however many years until the man proposes. You propose, you get married, you have kids, you live with her for the rest of your life, you die together. That's all. I don't think that's much of what Fears is asking for. That's a simple request. And all these girls on these dating sites, I have to whizzle through. That's what I was telling Claire. I was like, Claire, the reason why it's been a first date is I said, in 5 years, I said, you were the only girl in 5 years that didn't look for an angle. There's not a lot of Christian girls out there. And I said, I do have, what's the word? I do have, what is it when guys have, not a list, it's, I forget the fucking word, standards. I do have standards. And I remember she said, well, are they high standards? I'm like, no, they're not high standards at all. And she's like, well, tell me some of them, and I'll tell you mine. And hers were almost identical to me. I said, I like a girl that's smart, funny, attractive. No, she doesn't have to be a 10, but I have to be attracted to the girl. Great personality, great family, a Christian, a great job, a car. The normal shit that people look for, you know? So there it is. But I'm telling you, Visions, Larry, everybody else in the chat, I'm saving you a step. Oh, hang on, where did I throw it? You don't want to know what's in this. It was so sick and so vile, and I pity that person. I'm not pissed at all. I just find it pathetic that this person went out of their way. I've got a plan. I'm going to hurt Fears' feelings. I've got this master plan. I'm going to write this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to fill this out. And I'm like, you didn't hurt my feelings. Zero hurt my feelings. You're the top 10 idiot, pathetic loser in the Mockingbird. You're a fucking piece of shit. So I was like, I'm not going to show that to my fans. I'm like, I read it once. It was vile. I have no interest in reading it a second time. I had to look at it because I couldn't remember what one of the papers said. But a 5-second version, apparently I have no chin. No, I can feel my chin. I've got a chin. So you lied on that. I wasn't in a relationship with Claire. So you lied on that. It was a date. That's why I went like that, because he's a fucking idiot. There's a difference. A date would consist, one date, getting to know people. A relationship is usually when people go on many dates and then they say, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? Yes, I love you. Let's get into a relationship. So apparently this fucking idiot doesn't know what a relationship and a date is. So he's wrong on that. And then the third thing, I was like, I'm not gay. I have nothing against black people, but I really don't want a black guy's dick in my ass. And I know that was a fake Photoshop photo. And I looked at it, I went, yeah, this is gross. And then I just threw it to the side. And then the only thing that kind of hurt was the thing about my dad, because, again, they make it personal, but I'm like, I'm going to show nothing on camera. It did hurt, but I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, all that crap, because I know it's not true what he said about me and what he said about my dad. The shit that he said about my dad was even 10 times worse than he said about me. But they don't care what line they cross, and it just shows you how evil they are. So they're making themselves look bad. But I was like, I'm not going to show that on camera. Vision says, it really does show how evil they are. You're preaching to the choir, Visions. And Visions, you're one of my good buddies. Trust me. You like horror movies and you like goth shit, but you know what lines not to cross. That's like if Quentin came up to you, hey, like, Visions, I don't know your dad, but your dad's fucking evil. And I'd be like, yeah, Quentin, you're a fucking idiot. Like, do you know Vision's dad? No. No, Fears, I don't. Well, then how do you know that his dad's fucking evil? It's the same shit when he says horrible things about my dad. But see, I have self-respect. Visions has self-respect. Most of the loyal fans have self-respect. And they're like, oh yeah, like, I've got morals, I've got values. Yeah, I probably shouldn't cross that line. But idiots like Joey, Adam Pacitti, Carl the Fan, they have no self-respect. They have no, well, I hate Fear, so I'm just gonna like make fun of him and torture him and like, I don't care if I hurt his feelings. Again, because they're evil human beings. Evil. And I'd say Adam's one of the worst ones. He's a fake and he's a fucking phony. He's this nice guy on his videos, and then like when he goes into LC's Discord, he's a fucking piece of shit. I wish his loving and loyal fans could see him for the true fake that he really is. And I've watched some of Adam's videos, and all in the comments, oh, I love your videos, Adam. You inspire me. Really? That hunk of shit inspires you? Wow. So there it is. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I thought it was great. I was just like, yeah, none of this is true. None of this hurt my feelings. Well, except for the dad thing. But I was like, well, that's 100% not true. So it didn't really hurt my feelings that much. But I was like, wow. I'm like, that's pretty sick for someone to go that low. So that's what I was thinking. Carmine said, did she wear tight pants? Yeah, they were a little tight. I mean, they weren't like skin tight, but they were a little tight. So yeah. But I appreciate you being on my side about that, Vision. I mean, well, we're buddies, so I knew you were going to be on my side anyway, but it's nice that you wrote that. Like, Visions wrote, it really does. It's pretty sick how low people will go. I would never, even though I hate Adam, even though I hate Quinn, I would never call their parents up. I would never say something horrible about their parents, because guess what? I don't know their parents. Why would I say something about Quentin's parents? I would have no inclination of doing that. Adam's a piece of shit, but do I know his parents? No. Do I care about his parents? No. So why would I make fun of his parents? I have no reason to make fun. Again, because I have morals, I have values. My mom and dad raised me right. You know? Anyway. Vision says, Claire is like, John, 3 things are going to happen. Oh, shit. That's good, Vision. I knew that was coming. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. That was great, Visions. That was good. I appreciate you cheering me up, buddy. I mean, I'm not sad or anything, but I wanted to get the stream back on track from being. I mean, I was going to be a little negative with the troll mail, but not too. I wasn't too negative. I just will say truth hurts. Truth hurts. But I want to get off of that now. I'm done. I've said my piece. We're going on with the stream, but that was fucking hilarious, Visions. Claire's like, John, 3 things are going to happen. Yeah? What 3 things? What 3 things are you talking about? You throw the ball hits the gutter, and then I'm standing behind you laughing my ass off. I mean, that's pretty much what happened. I'm being honest. Anyway. That was funny, Visions. That was pretty funny. So, yeah. I don't believe that, Visions. I don't believe that about your dad. I know you're joking around. You said, my dad was a high priest in the Church of Satan. That's not true, because 1, I don't judge anyone, and I know you said your family doesn't really get into not just Christianity, just church in general. And I was like, that's cool. I'm like, either you believe in God, you don't. But I've heard you say many good things about your dad, so I know you're just bullshit. I know you're just joking around. Your dad actually sounds really fucking cool, you know? Like, hell, my dad let me watch a bunch of cool movies with him, but your dad let you watch even, like, crazier things than my dad did. Like, I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh, Dad. I'm like, and my dad looked at me, he was like, John, he goes, do not tell your mother that we're watching Terminator. Do not tell her we're watching RoboCop. He goes, if she finds out, she's going to be really mad. Because RoboCop and Terminator are very violent. And I watched them, I don't know, somewhere between 8 and 10. And my dad, and I said, well, maybe I shouldn't watch them, Dad. And my dad's like, well, as long as you watch them with me, John, you're fine. And I was like, okay. And then my brother tagged along, and we're watching. I'm like, oh, yeah, fucking RoboCop. All right. Who's he going to kill? No. Oh, shit, he's pulling out a gun. Oh, shit, what's Terminator going to do? Oh, shit, it's a robot under flesh. What the hell? But, Visions, you told me some of the shit that you and your dad watched, or your dad would be like, hey, Visions, you can watch this. Because I think you said, was it your dad that owned the video store? Or your uncle owned the video store? And you said you were renting movies like super young, like when you were like 5 or 6. And I was like, well, that's fucking cool. So I know that Satan thing is completely untrue, Visions. I know you're just joking around. Your dad seems hella cool, man. So yeah. It's when you stick it in and don't move it. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Larry says, who sent the mail? Both of these were from the Oracle. So, who the Oracle is, I don't know. But, it just said the Oracle. So, both letters said the Oracle. So, I don't know who the Oracle is, but it was some idiot from the Mockingbird that claims to be the Oracle. I'm the mighty Oracle. So, yeah. Let's see. Not much. It's something church people do, I guess. Yeah, but I know for a fact your dad didn't do that. I know you're joking around, but what was the thing you said about was it a movie theater your uncle owned and you went and saw a bunch of movies when you were a kid and your dad tagged along with you, or it was a rental place, like your uncle owned like a rental movie house or whatever, and you said, Fears, I was renting movies as low as like 5 or 6 when I was a kid, and I was like, oh damn, because that's even younger than I started watching. I think I watched The Goonies. That was my very first movie that I watched straight through, and I had to have been, I'm taking a wild guess, maybe 7, maybe 8. All I did before then was watch cartoons on television, and my mom would sometimes let me watch. There was a Christian, if you couldn't make it to church back in the day, they did a Christian Bible show, and we watched that. And then if I got to spend the night at some of my friends' house, that's when I could watch movies. But I don't remember a lot of movies before Goonies. But Goonies is the one that I remember watching straight through, and it was fucking epic, and it was legendary. I was like, oh god, this movie's fucking great. I wish Ghostbusters would have been my favorite, but I watched Goonies all the way through, and then Ghostbusters was next. But as soon as I saw Ghostbusters, holy shit, it's like the shit hit the fan, and I was like, this is the greatest movie of all time. This movie's going to be a big part of Fears' life. Booyah. So yeah. But I can't remember. Was it your uncle that owned the movie theater, Visions, or the rental? I remember you saying, do you know what I'm talking about, Visions? I remember you saying it in a conversation, and I can't remember what the hell it was. But anyway, well, while he's writing that, let's actually get to these, because this is the 3rd time that I've wrote it in the title, and let's actually get to these. All right. Xmen Origins. It's a prequel. It shows you how Logan kind of became the Wolverine. I'm going to give it about an 8. It wasn't the best I almost said Superman. It wasn't the best superhero movie, but it actually was pretty enjoyable. Some scenes were kind of boring, but I give it about an 8 out of 10. One of my favorite scenes is when this old couple takes him in, and this villain of Logan's kills the old couple, and he's like, oh, you son of a bitch, and he jumps on the old man's bike, chases the guy down, kills the villain, and then he's like, I just killed him, Stryker, I'm coming after you next, you know? And Stryker's like, on the radio, and he's like, oh shit, Logan is fucking pissed beyond belief. So that's one of my favorite scenes. And then probably the scene when Logan gets his hopefully I can pronounce this right, when Logan gets his adamantium claws. Hopefully I said it right. If I did, I apologize. Vision says, my uncle's brother owned a bunch of... That's what it was. I couldn't remember if your dad owned it or your uncle or... Yeah, but I remember. You said, my uncle's brother owned a bunch of video rental stores in Portland, and my aunt and my uncle managed some of them, and we would go and get free movies all the time. See, that's so cool, man. The only time I could watch movies was on the weekends, but we made it a big deal. We would go to Blockbuster or Video Horizons. Our movies are in your future. Yeah. But you know what? Video Horizons didn't really last that long. But when it was up, Video Horizons was the place to be, or good old Blockbuster. Oh man, I remember I remember you would walk into Blockbuster and there was so much white and blue and yellow everywhere. Come on, Visions, you remember the good old days, buddy. And I walk in, my mom's like, all right, John, you can pick one movie, your brother can pick one movie, and then my mom and my dad always allowed me and my brother to grab one type of snack. She's like, you can get some popcorn or you can get some candy, grab whatever you want. And while we were doing all that, my mom and dad would go off and pick like 2 movies for them to watch later on, only for adults, you know. No, not a porno, but you guys know what I mean, like action or comedy or horror or whatever that they wouldn't show me and my brother because we were real little. So we would go off, and I remember one of those trips, Visions, my brother came up to me and said, hey, do you think Dad would let me watch this? And I was like, well, what is it? And I looked at it and it said Thunder Run. And I was like, I don't know. I'm like, it's not a horror movie. It's not a comedy. And he's like, no, it's an action adventure. I was like, I'm like, that should be okay. I'm like, just ask Dad. Because I was the older brother. So I was like, ask Dad. I'm like, don't just assume. Ask Dad. So he went up and my dad's like, yeah, this looks fine. And my brother fell in love with Thunder Run, Visions. Then I watched it with him. And I was like, this movie's fucking great. If they ever put that on Blu-ray, I am getting it. I fucking love Thunder Run. It's so good. It kind of reminds me a little bit, not a lot, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of Mad Max. You know, like when they're in the truck and they're fighting off the people on the motorcycles and the love bugs with the rocket launchers on. I'm like, this is kind of like a bit like Mad Max. I'm like, not fully, obviously, but I'm like a bit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Wow, there is still a Video Horizon that is open in... Are you shitting me? Oh my God. Wow. That is dedication. Well, buddy, when I come to visit, if that place is still up, we may just have to, like, go in, and I may just have to bust out the old vlog camera and be like, I cannot believe that there's a fucking Video Horizon. I'm astounded. I'm astounded that there's actually a Video Horizon left. Wow. I guess you Googled it whenever I said something. That's pretty cool history. Damn. It's pretty cool. Anyway, does Fear suggest this movie? I mean, if you don't watch it, you're not missing anything. That's what I'll say. It is a good watch, though. It's just not the best superhero movie I've ever seen. But obviously, Hugh Jackman, he's a great Australian actor. He always knocks it out of the park with Logan. He is the perfect guy to play Wolverine. He's so good. Anyway, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom, but while I'm using the restroom, just go ahead and study Logan. And apparently, Yakov thinks I don't wash my hands. Yakov, I can put your little idiot mind to rest every time Fears uses the restroom. Trust me, I wash my hands, you fucking idiot. So I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. All right. My bad. Whoop. Anyway, so do I recommend it? If you've never seen it, it's definitely worth at least one watch. At least. If you're a big X-Men fan, then obviously. But if you're not a big X-Men fan, you're not missing anything. But it was all right. It was a pretty, 8 out of 10. It was pretty good. Did it thrill me? No. But it was kind of cool to see Logan's origins. That was probably another one of my favorite things. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they host a monthly movie night. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that's so cool, Visions. Well, man. Listen. I don't want to keep talking your head off about this, but anytime you and your lady want to come down, if you guys want to come down and visit Fears. Oh, that may be Randall calling me. Hang on. We'll see how good his night was. Oh, it is Randy. Lord Randall, how artest thou? Randall?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, hey, I tried to call you 3 or 4 times. I was telling the fans, I'm live streaming right now. I'm assuming you were at karaoke, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was either karaoke or you didn't want to be disturbed while you were working on Fears, man. I was like, it's hard to tell. Mike Randall would be good doing one of those two. How was karaoke night?
Made $20.
$20, nice, buddy. Did you get to talk to any hot ladies?
No, not really.
Was there any hot ladies there?
Who?
Nice. Well, listen.
They were all taken, though.
See, that's the trouble, man. Anytime you go to a bar, they either got their bubble butt boyfriend with them, or they just want to I just want to hang out with my girlfriends and dance. Fuck guys. I want to put my little pretty little shoes on, my pink little shoes, and I want to go dance. Fuck guys. Randall, you never hear a guy go, "Hey, guess what, Randall? Tonight I gotta dance, dude. I gotta dance." You never hear guys say that. So, anybody, listen, hopefully when I come down, hopefully the lady action is better at the beach. Hopefully we can get to the beach. And I wanted to tell you, buddy, I'm a little tired from the 10-hour stream, so I'm about to end this stream, get a little shut-eye, mosey on off to work. I'll probably get home, I can't remember, I need to check my schedule. Work either ends at 8:45 or 9:30. As soon as I get home, I'm going to take a little nap. And I'll either come tomorrow afternoon. If I don't come tomorrow afternoon, I'll come Saturday morning. And I'll either spend all of Saturday.
You're not coming on Friday, you're coming on Saturday?
I said I may come on Saturday. Depends on how tired. I'm pretty tired right now. So I left you a message on your voicemail and on one of those calls. So I may just rest and sleep tomorrow and just don't do anything. I may not stream. I may just chill, and not do anything.
Well, you're clear for Friday. You're not clear for Saturday. My mom didn't know you were coming Saturday.
Oh, I thought she knew that I was gonna come Friday and Saturday, and then I was a little tired, so I was like, oh, I may just want to come Saturday and leave on Sunday morning, because I wanted to drive back for church.
No, you can't sleep over Saturday, man. It's got to be Friday and Saturday.
Oh, okay. All right, well, looks like I'm going to have to... So what? We can hang out all of Friday and then all of Saturday, and then I have to leave by, Saturday afternoon or Saturday night?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was planning to come Saturday, because I thought, will Saturday not work?
Well, you said Friday.
Yeah, but then, after I did that 10-hour stream, I was really... Can you ask her?
Huh?
Can you ask her, do you want me to finish my stream and then you...
Just speak right now.
Okay, Oh man. I guess when she wakes up tomorrow.
So maybe you should get off right now and then try to go to sleep and or go to work and get some shut eye.
Yeah, well, I was about to end it. I'm about to end it here soon, buddy. So if you get a chance, ask her, because I'm kind of exhausted. So maybe like when I'm at work, whenever she wakes up tomorrow, if you could ask her, and then call me ASAP. And if it's cool with her, I'll come all of Saturday, spend the night on Saturday.
Yeah, call me after the stream.
Okay, buddy. I should have been more. That was my fault. I should have been more self-explanatory. I apologize. So that was my fault, Randall. I should have specified.
Yeah.
So my bad. That was my fault, buddy.
Okay.
But we'll make it work. Don't worry. You know, if I have to come Friday, I'll come home real quick, take a nap, and then I'll mosey on off there. Or we'll figure it out.
All right. Call me after the stream.
All right. I'm gonna end it here in a couple minutes. All right. I'll call you right back, buddy.
All right. Later. Bye.
All right. Bye, buddy. Damn it. I should have specified. Well, that was my bad. That was my bad. So, yeah. Well, let's finish this on up. Let's say, that's pretty cool, Visions, that they host a monthly movie night. That's pretty sweet. No, that's not in New York, Larry. That is in Portland, Oregon. Yo, HB, what's up? Good, fine evening. Well, we're almost at the tail end of it, buddy, so I'm sorry you missed the whole thing. 1 hour and 40 minutes down. 9 hours and 20 minutes to go. No, I'm good on that, buddy. I am good on that. Sounds like Randall has a hot date Saturday. Oh, yeah, baby. Well, that was my fault. I should have specified. I was going to come on Friday, but, I mean, that 10-hour stream kind of wore me out. I was like, hey, Fears, maybe you should just, after work, just not stream tomorrow. Just chill. Maybe, like, do some laundry, sleep a little bit, work on a vlog, kind of rest, and then I was going to go to sleep and then just head out, like, really early, like, Monday morning. Saturday morning, excuse me. And I hope his mom's okay with that. So, yeah. If it isn't, then, Fears, I can't let Randall down. I can't let the fans down. I'll just sleep for an hour or two, and then I'll drive out Friday. All right. Last but certainly not least, Spectre, man. Fears finally finished this big bad boy here. Oh, yeah. Spectre's one of my favorite James Bond films. I'd say my 3 favorite James Bond films of all time. It's a split between Casino Royale for the first one or Dr. No. I would say my 3 favorite are Dr. No is cool because that's the first time like Sean Connery did it, but I jump back and forth with Daniel Craig being my favorite James Bond and Sean Connery, but I like them both. So I'm going to go with my first gut instinct. My 3 favorites are Dr. No, that's the first one, Moonraker, and I love Spectre. Spectre, oh, it's so good. Not only does it have a cool-ass watch, and you guys know I've been, like, not bitching and moaning, but I have been talking you guys' ear off for a couple of years now on that watch. So at some point, I'm going to buy a replica of it online. I don't know when, but before I die, I will own a replica Spectre watch because it's so badass, man. It's got a couple of good scenes in it. One of my favorite scenes is when he's in the classic white tuxedo coat with the red flower, and him and Moneypenny are working together. And, they're in the casino and all that. It's so good. And then Q kind of like, they build up Q a little bit more, and Q gives him the watch, and it's kind of the first gadget in a while, in Skyfall, he got the radio and the gun. This time he gets the badass car with the gadgets on it in the car, and that's a 2022 Aston Martin, and he wrecks that. And then by the end of the film, they rebuild the 1960s classic Aston Martin that James Bond always drives, and and that's the last shot. He gets in the old Aston Martin with the hot ass babe and drives off into the night, So yeah. So there's that. And then he gives him the watch, and he said, oh, by the way, he goes, the alarm is rather loud. So if you rotate the pins, it goes from like a white crystal inside, and it turns red, and it starts counting down from 60. So he's got a minute to throw the watch somewhere, and the watch basically turns into a bomb and blows something up. So the gadget, the watch, was pretty cool. When he uses the watch towards the end of the film, that's my favorite scene, because the villain has got pretty much Bond cornered. He's got him cornered in a corner. He's in this chair that won't release Bond, and he's pretty much torturing Bond. Bond's got his hands behind, behind him, and he's able to slip off the watch, have it in the palm of his hand, switch it to red, and when the guy gets close, he like chucks it, and it goes in between the guy's leg and pretty much blows him up. The bad guy falls to his knees, and the machine breaks. He gets out of the chair, and he escapes with the hot ass girl and all that. That's one of my favorite scenes. And then what I'd say my favorite scene is when it's always funny to see Q and Bond, their funny friendship and what they talk about, and Q gives Bond shit, and Bond gives Q a bunch of shit, and he's like, Q, he's like, now that you know where I'm going to be, he's like, can you make me disappear? And he's like, I can give you 24 hours, and Bond kind of goes like that, and he's like, 48 hours? And he's like, that's much better. And he's like, I'll send you a postcard, and then Q goes, oh God, please don't send me a postcard. Because he knows Bond's going to fuck all the shit up, and he always does the legendary line, please 007, please return this equipment in one piece. And guess what? Bond uses it, and he never returns it in one piece. He usually returns bits and pieces of it, or no pieces at all. And he ends up stealing the car he was supposed to get. He gets in trouble, so he said, this car was meant for you. It's reassigned to 009. He goes, instead of you getting it, 007. And he goes, this car is brilliant. He goes, I put a bunch of tricks up its sleeve and gizmos and gadgets inside the car. And he goes, it's marvelous. And he's like, but I have to reassign it to 009. And then, like, Bond distracts him, and he's like, no, you're not. And so he leaves a bottle of champagne for Q with a note. I think it says something like, thanks for the car. And then Q goes, oh, shit. Because he knows Bond stole the car, so that whole scene with Q, that's always a funny scene when he gets the watch. That was fucking hilarious. So I'm going to give it about a 9 out of 10, my friends. And the only reason why I gave it a 9 out of 10 is there was some boring parts in it. But for the most part, it was pretty action-packed. So I can safely say that this big guy is done. And I'm not going to watch the newest one, No Time to Die, because I've already bought that. I've already watched it. I already reviewed it months ago. So now I'm up to date on all my Bond watching. So yeah, so it was kind of cool to finally watch all the James Bond movies in order of the year they were made, how they were made. I watched all the bonus features. It was great. Anyway, that Disney Pass is good all through Christmas. So at Christmas, buddy, I have to renew it. So that's when I will renew it, my friends. Anyway, I'm going to take off because I got to call Randall back. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26. Fears Vlogs is the second channel. Follow Randall, my buddy, my pal, on his main channel, Cameo Man 2021. His second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Larry Tate at Larry Tate on YouTube. Follow Timmy MC 2010. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp at the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. And thanks a lot for hanging out with Fears. It was a lot of fun. As always, my friends. And to the trolls, shame on you for sending that vile shit. Anyway, I'm taking off. But this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you guys later.